So today we are going to look at an article titled "What is a Hero?" and we're going to use the rattle strategy to help us think about the information as we're reading. I'm going to start with the first paragraph or two, and then you will continue rattling the passage to submit on Schoology. So let's review first. Our very first step of the rattle strategy is read the text one time. Remember, don't write, keep your pencil down. Then we're going to stop and we're going to think about our purpose. Why are we reading this? And today I'm really going to tell you why we are reading this passage. Then we're going to talk to the text. Remember, when you talk to the text, when you read it for the second time, you're going to underline ideas that connect to the purpose. You're going to circle unknown words. Try to define them with context clues. You can write in the margins, questions, connections, comments. And then finally, for the L, you're going to look back in the text to help you. And for us, this L is going to come later when we really determine what the definition of a hero is. Back to the very first page to talk about the R, T, T, and L. So for an article like this, I would typically read paragraph by paragraph, then going back and talking to the text. So, what is a hero? Noun. 1. They go beyond the call of duty. 2. They act wisely under pressure. 3. They risk their life, their fortune, or their reputation. 4. They champion a good cause. 5. They serve as a calling to our higher selves. So, going back into that first paragraph, I'm going to highlight some key points that help me to that connect with my definition. What is a hero? So they go beyond the call of duty. They act wisely under pressure. They risk their life, their fortune, or their reputation. They champion a good cause. Now, I'm not really sure what that means. What does it mean to champion a good cause? I'm going to write down some ideas. Do good deeds. So I'm going to keep thinking about that as I'm reading. They serve as a calling to our higher selves. Again, what does that mean? Serve as a calling to our higher selves. I forgot to go and write our purpose down. Our purpose, what is a hero? So because this is a lengthy article, we are going to only read each paragraph, and then we're going to stop and kind of talk about it because then you will be required to continue reading and marking up the writing. So, what is a hero? Noun. 1. They go beyond the call of duty. 2. They act wisely under pressure. 3. They risk their life, their fortune, or their reputation. 4. They champion a good cause. 5. They serve as a calling to our higher selves. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to think about my purpose first. So my purpose is, what is a hero? I want to know the definition or multiple definitions by the time I am done reading this passage. So going back into the very first paragraph, the author, Kim Clark, gives us several definitions. So I'm going to highlight some of those definitions. Go beyond the call of duty. I'm going to put a little note there. They do more than what is asked. I'm going to continue marking up my text. Act wisely under pressure. When I'm thinking about that, I'm thinking about somebody who makes good choices, even in a situation where they might be under some pressure. They risk their life, their fortune, or their reputation. I immediately, when I think of that, I think about a firefighter, maybe a police officer. I'm sure you can think of other people that might risk their life or their reputation. So they champion a good cause. Champion a good cause. I don't really know what that means. So I'm going to put a question mark. I'm going to come back to that. Maybe as I'm continuing to read the text, I can determine what that means. And then they serve as a calling to our higher selves. I think that means the best version of us. How can we be that best version? So what I would like you to do, I know I only did a very short paragraph, but what I would like you to do is I'd like you to go down the next 4 paragraphs, and I would like you to highlight and talk to the text and really think about what you're reading as you're going through it. Remember to submit your markups on Schoology, and always you can